Here is my number one tip to know if you're in the right relationship. Now, I believe you know you're in the right relationship if you have what I call the 3 C's. The first C stands for connection. If you have a connection with that person, then you know it can grow. Now, what does it mean? Well, the deeper that you can connect with yourself and the deeper that you can actually give love to yourself, the deeper that you are going to allow yourself to receive love from that other person. But you won't allow yourself to receive any more than what you allow and give to yourself. Now, that's the first part of having a good connection. Beyond that, you want to have shared values with the person. Do their values support your values? If you have a value where your top value is growth and their top value is security, there's probably going to be some collisions, some conflict. So you want their values to support yours and vice versa. The other thing that you need for a great connection is you want to have similar needs that are driving you. We all have 6 human needs that are driving us. The first human need is the need for certainty or comfort, the need to feel that our survival needs are met and that we can feel comfortable. The second human need is a need for uncertainty and variety. The third human need is a need for significance, like that you matter and that you're significant. The fourth human need is the need for connection or love, to know that you feel love in this relationship. The fifth human need is the need for growth, to know that you are growing in this relationship. And the sixth human need is the need for contribution. Is this person contributing more to your life because of you being in the relationship with this person? Now, if your top human need is, say, growth, and their top need is certainty, that means everything has to stay the same, then same thing, there's going to be conflicts. If they've got another top need that's driving them where it might be significance, that means they might always need you to be there for them and drop everything for them 24/7 and always be making them feel important. And then no matter what you do, it's never enough to make them feel important. And your second top need is connection or love. You might have some conflicts that way as well. But you want to have, hopefully, at least one of the top 2 needs driving you are similar as well. So if you've got some needs, the top needs that you're sharing with each other, if you've got some similar values where you're supporting each other, the other thing that's connection that's really important, they've found, that creates a lasting relationship, is that you have a close enough, you're close enough to each other in your IQ, in intellectually stimulating each other. If your partner is intellectually stimulating you and you're doing it to them, then they've found that to be a very key component of a lasting relationship. And so that's really what makes up that connection. And you've got to have a vision, that shared vision, some vision where you're like, this is where we want to be together long term. And that long-term vision really helps as well for that connection. Now, the second C that I told you is actually going to be chemistry. Now, is there chemistry between you both? If you're in your masculine and they're in their masculine, then what you're going to do is depolarize. You've got both people in the same sexual essence, and there's not going to be that charge, that north to south pole charge that you see between the masculine and the feminine. Now, when the masculine is under stress, he normally goes into people-pleasing mode or pleasing mode, and that puts him in his feminine. When the feminine is under stress and she's not feeling seen or heard or understood or given enough attention, then that causes her sometimes to go into her masculine, and she starts to try to control things. And that's how couples depolarize and they lose that chemistry. Also, you need what's called light sexual energy and you need dark sexual energy. Light sexual energy is that light, loving, heartfelt energy that comes from the heart, right? It's a warm, heartfelt energy. The dark sexual energy is that predator or prey energy, like I'm going to devour you. And you need both to have that great chemistry as well. So that's very important. And the third C that you need is this communication. When you have upsets, can you communicate your upset? If you allow them to stack, then what happens is you start to filter your partner through the negative meanings that you took from those past experiences. And that depolarizes you and that also puts you in a negative state with your partner, and you won't sustain the relationship that way. So you must be able to communicate your upsets, your needs, and what you want in this relationship for it to grow. I hope that's helped you. Make sure you click on the subscribe button and you leave a comment and let me know if you like this video, what you got out of it. Look forward to seeing you in the next one.